Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just build this little gap in here between the ear and the head just by pressing Control while using the sculpt draw still, or clay strips. Control just to take away there. Let the computer catch up. To take away, Control, Control, Control. So, as I said before, Shift smooths, Control does the opposite of what the brush does, and it's very easy to get confused between the two when you're looking at the screen and moving around at the same time. So just be aware of that. Control. Now I'm always looking at it here at the other screen as well, how it looks as a whole, and I'm denting into the head a little bit, but that can be smoothed out later on. I just want to define that ear, make sure it's separate to the side of the head as best I can. So keep going in there. There's a big gap. If you feel your own ear or look at any reference image, there's a big gap there behind this part especially. It's a flat gap, and behind whatever part that is. Make sure that earlobe is another a gap here still. Out again. So that's pretty good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just add again to the ear here before I start taking away. It's very fat at the moment, but I'm just, as I have plenty of place to build, I'm just going to keep adding, and then I can take away in a minute. So as is, it looks very round. It doesn't have that Y shape yet, and this bulge is very big. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to come in a bit closer, change the where the top was on, change in view to go to 0.001, make this an orthographic, and then it's because I scaled it up so much it looks so pixelated, but we're going to go Control and just start scraping in there on the ear. The ear goes properly into the head there, so I'm just going to start scraping in all along here and just make sure I'm getting inside the ear. So like I said, it's easy take away once it's there. We're not afraid of going through the ear to the other side. It gives you that angle when it's plenty far out from the head as well. It gives you that angle you can work in. So It's a good fast way of extruding some of the clay. Some of the shadow within the ear. So the thing I want to do is get that in behind that ear. The trachea, is it the trachea they call it? Trying to get in behind there as best I can as well. To really get that fold in behind the hook. Nice to be able to come in at that angle. Take plenty of it away. Just like I said, because it's nice and thick to start off with. It's easy to give it a bit of shape. Now I'm going to get in here. That kind of goes into the head behind the ear and or behind that little nib anyhow. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the grab tool and just pull that piece of the trachea out a bit more so I can properly get in underneath it. So 3 shortcut key for sculpt draw, nice and close, and control sculpt draw to hollow that out again. So I'm going to keep working on that. A lot of this just takes time to keep at it. I'm going to sculpt draw this here on top. Just smooth that bit, sculpt draw it again, and sculpt draw out. I'm just going to run over a lot of that with just a little smoothing. See how it is. The smoothing actually makes a lot of the ear that bit smaller, pulls that mesh in together, so it makes it that bit smaller as well. So that's why I like making things a bit bigger than they need to be. Just smooth it out, pulling the mesh together. Same with the indents, it actually takes away a little the definition of them. That's why I don't mind things to a little bit of an extreme, just define them and then smoothing it often. You lose a little bit, not of the to say detail, but the definition.